Hi and welcome. I'd like to introduce you to the 5C Cyclical GOAL Planning tool. But before that, a little bit about myself. I'd just like to intro who I am, some of my past experiences and how I can help you. So, my name's Mark Crossfield. I live in the north of England. I followed a typical career in engineering. So I left school in 2000, did an engineering apprenticeship, and I've worked across a number of large organisations in the manufacturing industries. Now, through my working career, I've always been quite aspirational. I'm quite a can-do kind of bloke, and there's no bells and whistles for me. It's just straight on and action. It's fair to say, I started to become really intentional on personal development and goal planning somewhere around 2014. I went on my first leadership development course, and as part of that, we did a lot of personality profiling, which helped me really understand my purpose and some of the core values that what's important to me in my life. From there, I was able to articulate my goals and make sure those personal development goals and challenges that I was embarking on really resonated with my high value areas. So yeah, for now, a best part of the past 11 years, I've been really embarking on a journey of personal development. And what I've been trying to do over the last few weeks is codify some of the processes and steps I've taken on that 11-year journey. So let's get to it. Here's the 5C Cyclical Goal Planning tool and how it can help you to achieve more. So here we go. Let's get after it. I guess I want to just start by saying, I guess my mission in the world is to always constantly seek to learn, grow, and challenge myself. And fundamentally what I want to do is help others along the way. So my strapline is, I want to help people help themselves achieve the impossible. And that's about you thinking something's a little bit scary, embarking on something new, and helping yourself get there. But based on my experience, I can help with identifying those goals and understanding the steps needed to take to get there. And for me, there's 3 pillars of values that are super important to me. That's well-being, growth, and balance. Okay, so let's get into the 5C Cyclical Goal Planning tool. This is a continuous tool which will help you both clarify the intents of your goals, so understand what major personal development goals align to your high value areas of your life. Once you've identified those major goals, that's then all around dividing those larger personal goals into smaller, manageable steps in order to achieve them. It's making sure those manageable steps are prioritized and in a plan per day, per week of what you need to achieve that. So it's about developing a structured and detailed action plan. It aligns what tasks you need to do, what resources and the timescales you need to achieve each step. We must not forget to celebrate our mini wins along the way. So making sure that when you're embarking on this challenge and major goal, when you're ticking off some of those small tasks, make sure you stop, celebrate your achievements, and don't be afraid along the way to modify or adapt those goals or strategies. There's nothing worse than having a fixed plan and getting yourself so overwhelmed with being too rigid. It's all about having flexibility in a framework. And then making sure through all of that process that you're checking in. So taking some time to reflect on your personal strengths, weaknesses, and high value areas of your life, and making sure you're not living the life of somebody else. You're identified personal goals which really resonate with you. So there you go. That's it. That's the 5C Cyclical Goal Planning tool. 5 steps to enable you to clarify intent, chunk down, create a plan, celebrate wins along the way, and check in on yourself. What's in it for you? What does each step provide to you? So the clarifying intent pillar, clarity turns wishful thinking into intentional action. It truly does give you laser focus, so you stop spreading yourself far too thin, so you're not focusing on a million different things. It ensures that you've got 1 or 2 major goals and taking away all of the other noise. Chunking down. And this is all about small wins stacked over time build unstoppable momentum. If you've got a big long action list, it can be overwhelming. Take those actions, chunk them down, do 1 or 2 key priorities a week, and you will be so surprised of how far that momentum gets you. Create a plan. Creating a plan is about, without a plan, even the best intentions fade. How many of you out there are dreamers that you've wished to do something? Don't just dream and wish. Make sure you are creating a plan that will remind you along the way of what you need to achieve and by when. With a plan, progress becomes predictable. And it's all about that, turning your dreams into reality and giving you a clear, structured plan and roadmap. Then the celebrate pillar. Again, acknowledging those small wins really does fuel the next steps. It enables you to reinforce progress, boost your motivation, and it helps you course correct along the way. It keeps the journey interesting, and this is what it's all about. It's not all about that end goal. Some major goals might be 1-2 years off. This is about you enjoying each day and week, and celebrating the mini wins and milestones along the way. And finally, check in. When you know yourself, your goals become a reflection of your values, not your fears. This is again about not living someone else's life, doing things and progressing with things that are the most meaningful to you. It helps you build self-awareness and identify what really matters. So you set goals that are meaningful, not just popular or impulsive or the next shiny object. So yeah, there you go. That's the 5C goal planning model. What you will find is a series of lessons, 5 lessons to outline each one of the pillars, and then a final lesson of conclusion and next steps. I hope you enjoy it. Any questions or comments you've got, feel free to drop a comment. I'm more than happy to share more.